Hey guys, it's Jessica from Peace Love Books, and today I'm here with the start of a new reading vlog. Miss Lily is ready for some DIN and ER because we just took them on a stroll. I got back from work and she is ready to have that food, but she still has 37 minutes until she can eat some of that. But I am here to the start of a new reading vlog, which I'm super excited about because I've been wanting to do this for so long and I just haven't gotten to it yet. But I've paired up with a bunch of my friends on BookTube and we are all going to do this together. So I have to do this, and that is reading historical romances that came out the year I was born. I was born in 1993. I am 28 years old and I have picked 3 historical romances off of my shelves that all came out in 1993, and I'm so excited for all of them because they're all ones by authors I really wanted to try or that I'm obsessed with. And of course I had to go with Anne Amanda Quick. But the first one that I actually read 10 pages of that I'm really enjoying is A Rose at Midnight by Anne Stewart. Cover is absolutely gorgeous. Our heroine is French and she is a French chef in the beginning for someone whose cousin she wants to kill. So it seems really cool because it says he was a notorious rake she holds responsible for the cruel loss of her virtue, family, and fortune. All we know in the beginning is that she hates him and she wants to kill him, and he's at this house that she's working at. And apparently she gets kidnapped by him though, so she's held prisoner by him, and I'm so excited to get through it. Like, it is so good so far. He's got such a bad reputation, but he's like known as a womanizer and a rake, and so I'm interested to see what exactly he did to her, if it was really his fault or not. So this one I have such high hopes for. Then another author I'm dying to read is Shelley Thacker. So I have Silver and Sapphires, and again we have another gorgeous cover, and this one came out in 1993. She is a princess, but she's English by birth, and she has to prove her loyalty by reclaiming the ancient sapphire stolen from the sacred shrine. So she poses as a slave girl, and there's a guy who now wears it, and he is an English captain and smuggler, and he needs to reunite his sapphire with the other 8 to lift a curse that's on his family. So they both need this sapphire, and so I think they team up, and it sounds like a really amazing like adventure romance, and I love that about old historical romances, is that they're very adventurous. Like A Pirate's Pleasure by Heather Graham was so good because I loved all the action and drama and adventure, so this one sounds something like that. Then of course I have an Amanda Quick, and Desire came out in 1993. We have this gorgeous Pinot step back as usual. Let me double check. So I actually used an app called BookBuddy that I paid like, I don't know, like $4 or $5 to have unlimited shelving, and that's where I scan in all my historicals and I can sort by year they were published. So this one was published in 1993, but then it also says 94, but it says it's copyright 93. And the person who wrote in here wrote January 7th, 1994. So that's really cool. So it came out, I'm assuming, then at the end of 93, but it says copyright 93. So I'm counting this one. And this one, I don't even know what this is about. So it says that Lady Claire's father is dead. It's more like medieval on the inside as well. I really like that step back. I guess they don't like each other and they're gonna get married. So I'm interested in this because I did not read a medieval one by her. I read something else, and I don't love medieval romances, but I want to give this a shot. So these are the 3 that I'll be reading. I'm definitely going to link all the other videos down below of people participating in this. I know Jen from the Book Refuge is also born in 1993, so we're reading the same year, but we are reading different books, and everybody else I believe is from a different year. So I'm very excited to see what they read. But I also, while I'm here, wanted to show you, I got a package from my friend. It's Genevieve from the book Gremlin, and she has an Etsy shop, and so she sent me her blind book with a date, and I'm really excited. This packaging is super cute, and she does illustrations as well. She actually illustrated the cover of Window Shopping for Hello Lovely box, for their like winter box that they did, and it's amazing. I am so jealous of how artistic and skilled she is. So first she sent me this little pack of goodies. She got me some Ghirardelli chocolate. I don't think this is part of the blind date with the book if you get it on her Etsy shop, but she sent me some goodies and some tea and some hot chocolate. So it's super nice of her. And then in here, this is how it looks on, oh my gosh, it's so cute. This is how it looks on Etsy. It's all wrapped up, and oh, she gave me a bookmark too. So it's wrapped like this, and in the shop it all has like this little thing here. And so she told me this is a pirate one, and she asked if I owned it, and well, I don't know what it is. So this just says historical pirate, Georgian time period. She's a pirate, he commands a fleet, can I make it any more obvious? So she has these like really funny like descriptions. So it's like Skater Boy by Avril Lavigne, the description is, and it's so funny, and I love all the wrapping paper she does. So, and it tells you what kind of cover it has, when it was published, and how many pages, and I just love this so much. So if you're interested in a blind date with a book, check out her Etsy shop. It's so cute. And then she made me a bookmark, and then she also sent me a build your own bookmark kit, which is so cute and so sweet of her. I'm so excited. But these individually are sold in her Etsy shop, so go check it out. She does have illustrations of like the Wallflower series by Lisa Kleypas. I could not think of that. I need to take a picture of this first before I open it. She has a ton, real quick because I'm on her page right now, a ton of Western. There's Regency, there's Gothic, there's Pirate, there's Regency, Medieval. There's just so many good ones in her shop, so please go check it out. But this is wrapped so nicely. I need to open this. I don't think I have this one. Oh, so she asked me if I had it, and I was like, I have all of them in my app, so if you tell me a word in the title, I can send you like a screenshot of all the books I own. And so that's what we did. I screenshotted all the books that I owned with the word pirate, and she said it's not in there. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Okay. Oh, she's a pirate. So this one, it's called Once a Pirate, and she has like pirate clothes on, which Sea of Ruin is one of my favorite pirate romances, and that has a female pirate in it. So it says, can an audacious female pirate be tempted to become a lady? This kind of sounds like Lady Pirate by Lindsay Sands. So, ooh, 3 daring sisters defy the conventions of their day, and each will meet a man who embraces both her beauty and her proud spirit. So she is trying to save her village from starvation, so she decides to become a pirate, and he is one man who has vowed to bring her to justice. So he is an earl. He thinks she is a thief responsible for the death of one of his captains. So I think he's after her. So this sounds like kind of like Sea of Ruin, which I'm so excited for. And so she can't have the fact that she's falling in love with him, who challenges her to give up her pirating ways and become a lady. So I'm assuming she has to like try to not be a pirate anymore to be with him. So this sounds so good. I'm so excited. Thank you so much, Genevieve, for sending this to me, and thank you so much for all the little goodies. Like I said, check out her Etsy shop, and if you're interested in like a blind date with a book, because this is so fun. And it has one of those gorgeous covers with like the reflective titles, and it's so cute. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I love a good pirate romance. Ooh, this came out in 2000 though, so I can't rate it for this vlog, which is okay, but I'm excited. And then I also have a couple friends sent me some Christmas presents. So Esty sent me a Meredith Duran book, which I'm super excited for. This is A Lady's Code of Misconduct. This was on my wish list because Jen from the Book Refuge loves Meredith Duran. I think that's who I heard about her from. I'm excited to have this one. And then another friend sent me a book for my classroom, and this one is sent from Read by Kim, and she sent me a Jasmine Warga book, which I'm really excited for. The sun is going down and I'm trying to get this filmed, but she sent me this book, which I'm super excited for. So thank you so much to Kim, and so much to Esty for sending me some Christmas gifts. Thank you to Genevieve for sending me the blind date with a book. You guys need to check out her shop, and that's all I have. I will be updating you guys later. Today is Friday. It is the weekend, this upcoming weekend, but this is not going up until the 29th, I believe, because we're all posting on the same day. But I have to go through school through Tuesday. We only have a week and a half for Christmas break, which makes me very frustrated. It's already been a rough year, and then there was that whole TikTok thing for the 17th, which is today. If you guys know, TikTok is one of the reasons why I hate this school year. So yeah, that's what I have, and I am excited to read these books, and I'll update you guys once I've read some more. Did I just come home from work? You're just so good. You're just so good. She is the first person to greet me when I come home, and she is so precious. Yes, I know. And then I gotta say hi to this pumpkin. Hello. You want your tummy rubbed? Is that what you want? You want your tummy rubbed? Hey guys, I have Miss Darcy in the back. I do have my Christmas sweater of the day. It is Monday. We go through Tuesday. I slept in today on accident. I stayed up until 11 last night, which I never do. Missed my second alarm because I set 2 alarms. I remember the first one going off, don't remember the second one going off, and slept until 6. And I get up at 5:30, so I had to like really book it today. Skip breakfast because I couldn't waste time with that. So it's been a bit stressful, but I hope Lily doesn't have to go out. I'm reading more of this. I'm about 200 pages in, and it's not my favorite. So what a lot of these old historicals do is switch points of view between point of views between the couple and like other characters. So in this one, she is kidnapped, and the woman she works for, whose cousin kidnapped her, we get her story of trying to chase them. And I'm like, I don't care. Like, she's chasing them with a guy she really wants to marry, and he like wants to marry her, but he's still like a womanizer. So It's kind of annoying. I am not also either loving the romance of this because first off, the taking us out of the point of view of the characters really takes me out of the story of the romance, but she wants to get revenge on him because she blames him for her family's death, and she spent a lot of like 4 years as basically a prostitute because she needed a way to survive. She blames him for it, and she's never enjoyed intimacy before, and he like constantly threatens to rape her, and that's not really attractive whatsoever, but he is like, don't worry, I just know I need to be kind and gentle with her and show her it can be enjoyable. Oh, that's from my sweater. I thought there was something in my hair. And so that's what he's like trying to do, to like break her down because she is attracted to him and she doesn't like that she's attracted to him. And that's really it. They're in Scotland now at like his crumbling down hunting cabin. And that's all that's happened in 200 pages. So I feel like nothing's happening in here. And there's not really any kind of like romance between them or like real attraction between them. So I'm not rooting for this romance. The plot's really slow. And that's all that's happened so far. So he's like forced her to kiss him before and she's like enjoyed it. So it's kind of like one of those romances where he is like, I know you enjoy me and you need to just give in to me kind of thing. So we'll see how the rest goes, but I don't have high hopes for the rest of this book. I just want to like finish it and move on to my next one. Hey guys, it is actually my first official day of break. It is Wednesday and I am here to share with you an update for this reading vlog. I know I haven't talked to you in a little bit, but yesterday was our last day of exams and I was done with work by noon and I had to stay until 2:45, so I was reading the whole time I was sitting on my desk because I was done with all my work. All of our exams are online now to mock the end of course tests we have, which is our state test, and so nothing is hand graded, so I didn't have any grading to do, and I keep up with my grading. So I finished this yesterday while I was forced to stay at school, and I'm giving it 3 stars. I actually enjoyed the ending. There are 2 romances in here, which I also don't love. I just wanted the hero and the heroine, follow them, but then the heroine worked for Ellen, who is like higher class, and Ellen is in love with Tony, and Tony's in love with Ellen, but he's like a womanizer kind of thing. And so in order for Tony to marry Ellen, he's like, we'll go after her together, and like he basically wants to ruin her while they're going after her, and that's like his goal the whole time, is to ruin her to be able to marry her. And they're chasing after Ghislaine, who is Ghislaine, I think that's how you say her name, who is kidnapped by the other guy. What is our hero's name? Nicholas. And Ghislaine has like a very tortured past. She lost her entire family and then she was taking care of her brother and had to sell her body, and then her brother died, and so then she was alone, and she has never felt pleasure from intimacy and hates our hero because she blames him for everything, even though nothing was his fault. He was there a couple times when she needed help and she blames him for like everything, and so he is like, you'll break down and you'll want me. And so it was okay, but I loved the ending because she like tries to kill him. She literally tries to poison him. And he was like, you either need to kill me or love me. And I, like that line, I don't know what it was about that line, but I was like, yes, she does. And so there was just a lot of angst near the end that I actually ended up enjoying. And there was a lot of drama. So this one turned up the drama at the end. I just love how dramatic old historical romances are. They remind me of like telenovelas, which I had to watch in Spanish when I was in high school. And I love them. They're so dramatic, kind of like a soap opera. And this one didn't really have a lot of drama until the end. So it was really slow going. And I really didn't like how we were constantly going back and forth between the 2 couples. And they're just like kind of traveling. But then someone from Ghislaine's past comes in and it was good, but I didn't love it. So I might give it 3.5 stars because I really did enjoy the ending and how much she just wanted him and was so adamant to say that she hated him and wanted to kill him even though she really loved him. I really love that aspect. So 3.5 stars for this one. It was actually better near the end, but I flew through it. It was pretty easy to read and I am pleasantly surprised because whenever I think of historical romances written in the 90s and earlier on, I feel like some of them are kind of like Kathleen Woodiwiss, where they're very descriptive and flowery and really hard to get through. It takes like longer, but I flew through this and I ended up enjoying it more than I thought I would, especially considering the beginning. The ending made up for that, but still not a full 4 stars. But I'm glad I tried Anne Stewart and I'm excited to read more by her. But I did start Silver and Sapphires, which actually our heroine grew up on the seas because her dad's a captain, and she's half Indian, half British, and so her father ends up dying and she is taken back to India and lives in a harem, but she is like considered a princess, and so there's these sapphires that need to be together based on like the people she's staying with, like their tribe, and what happens is someone has stolen it, and that's our hero, he has it, so she is now being tasked with being a slave for him. Like they're gonna make it seem like she is a gifted slave to him, but she's really a spy trying to steal the sapphire back. And so it's really, really good so far. Like this again is just like reading so fast and more like an adventure story, which I'm really enjoying because I don't think they've met yet, but he was actually already married or like about to get married, and she died when they were just about to get married. So he's definitely an interesting hero as well. He has that sapphire too, so I'm excited to read more. I'm not that far in, but I do have to go to a coworker's house today because one of my coworkers during COVID hit, what, 2 school years ago now, a year and a half ago, her husband lost his job, and so they had to move to Texas, and so she left, and it made me so sad because she was part of the 10th grade team with me. So she left, and then another coworker of mine with my 10th grade team left last year to be a stay-at-home mom, and so I'm going to see both of them today at my other coworker's house. So it'll be really nice catching up with some coworkers I haven't seen in a very long time, so I'm really excited to see them. But it is 45 minutes away from me because my coworker's house is the opposite direction of the school than what I live, so I'm going to be driving a lot today. So I won't have a lot of time to read because that's at 1 and I have to leave in half an hour to get there and then spend time there and then come back, and then it'll be dinner time. So I definitely want to read more of this tonight, and then tomorrow is the 23rd, so I'm going to go over to my parents' house and spend 5 days there, so I don't get a lot of reading done when I'm at my parents' house. So I do want to read more of this. I'll probably update you guys one more time tomorrow morning, and then the next time you see me I'll be at my parents' house. But I was pleasantly surprised by this. Like I was concerned by the beginning, but I ended up enjoying it, and I have high hopes for this one, and then I am saving Amanda Quick for last. So I'm excited for this reading vlog. I will definitely get it done by the 28th when it's supposed to go up, I'm pretty sure, unless it's the 29th. I don't remember. We're putting it up the 28th or the 29th, and I'm so excited to see everyone else's videos. So that's all I have for you. But I will talk to you guys when I've read more from this. Hello everybody. So I have snuck away from my parents. I forgot to grab my book. And I am in my childhood bedroom. I've shown this to you guys a couple of times, but it is Christmas Eve and I've been reading all morning. It's just a very relaxed Christmas Eve. My sister worked last night and she works tonight, so she's not really around that much. And we're not really doing a lot of family get-togethers this year, so we're just hanging out together. I have my Christmas movie hot chocolate sweater on. I read a lot of this morning and I'm actually only 150 pages from the end, and I love old historical romances for their crazy plots. So many that I've read have such good crazy plots. So our heroine's a spy basically, and she pretends to be his slave, and so we do have some non-consent in here because he does assume that she's his slave, and he is trying to just take back control because he feels so out of control in their relationship and what's happening, because he wants these sapphires, and basically he figures out she's trying to take them from him, and she steals his one, and so then he's really angry and ends up taking her on his ship. So a lot of this takes place at sea, but then she's most angry when their first intimate encounter happens, that she likes it. And so she's not angry as much that he did it, but more so the fact that she enjoyed it. And it quickly turns into they start really caring about each other and really hating the fact that they really care about each other, and they fall really hard for each other. And I love that so much because then of course he's gonna figure out she's a spy, so he gets angry all over again, and it's so funny. He's pretty much pouting and she's like, just get over it. And so I love their dynamics in their relationship. They actually get stranded too on an island together, and again he's pouting and it's so funny, and they're finally confronting each other. He's still also very damaged because he lost his loved one. Like I said, I don't remember if they were married or not, but they were supposed to be married or were already married. She was killed, and we have a rival guy from the Navy who attacks his ship, and we just have like so much drama going on and conflict, and I love it. So they're currently stranded on an island, and I just love how much action and adventure these old historicals have. Like even, I mean, my last one wasn't as much, but like Heather Graham's that I recently read, Shanna by Kathleen Woodiwiss, like there are just all these older historicals just have so much action in them that I feel like we don't get in current historical romances. A lot of them are just more about British society and coming out in society, going to balls, being in public, and like following society rules, I guess. But these are just like bonkers, and I love them so much. So I'm really loving this, and I love how much they've fallen for each other. Now they're both so angry at themselves for falling for each other, and I love the spy aspect with her character. So I'm really loving this. I can't wait to finish. And she has a pet tiger too who's pretty cute, and he's a fun character, so I'm interested to see. He's also cursed because someone in his family, I believe, stole a sapphire. I can't remember if he did or one of his family members did, but his family's cursed because of it, and so I love a good curse in a historical too, and that's why he wants to get all the sapphires together to break his curse. But I am loving this. I'm definitely gonna finish it today and then start my Amanda Quick, and then maybe read Amanda Quick on Christmas Day, because like I said, we're not really doing a lot. My sister is sleeping throughout the morning and my grandma's coming over. We're gonna have lunch and then we'll open presents in the evening, which we've never done before, so I have to wait all of Christmas Day to get our presents, but that's okay as long as my sister feels like it's Christmas to her. That's fine. So I'm excited for tomorrow, and I just plan on reading a lot. So very chill evening. I know we're starting a new puzzle. I just finished our last puzzle, so we're starting a new one. All my family loves to read, so we're just probably gonna read a lot. Maybe watch a movie, but I can't wait to finish this, and I'll update you guys when I'm done. Merry Christmas. I'm in my Christmas outfit that my mom, sister, and I are matching. My dad got the pants but not the shirt because this is Old Navy, and I don't think they had men's shirt in this. But hello, I need to be a little quiet. My sister is sleeping, so we are opening presents later today. My mom just went to get my grandma, so she's gonna be hanging out for lunch, and then we're gonna open presents later. But I plan on reading all morning. I did read this, finished it last night, and I'm giving it 5 out of 5 stars. I really loved the just action and adventure in here all the way through the end, and I just felt their like all-consuming romance, and it was amazing. And we had him still trying to overcome his wife's death, and it was his wife, and it was his dad who stole the sapphires and gave it to him, well, the one sapphire, and so he was trying to save his family from the curse and didn't want to fall in love with her because she's the enemy, and he's still grieving his dead wife, and he's like, I'm a monster if I move on so fast. And it was just so good. I really loved it. I loved, again, all the action adventure. They were stranded on an island for a little bit. They went to England. This was just like everywhere, and it was amazing. 5 out of 5 stars. Highly recommend checking this out. But I did start this morning, Christmas morning. I've just been reading all morning. I'm on page 63, and it's kind of slow and boring. So our heroine lives on Desire, which is, I think it's an island. I don't know. It kind of reminds me of Spindle Cove from Tessa Dare. And she's 23 and considered a spinster. She runs a really popular perfume business with her gardens. So she's very wealthy and successful, but she needs to get married. So she asks this guy to find her a husband, and she gives like all this list of requirements, and the guy's like, oh, my son's perfect. And so she's supposed to get like 3 to 4 suitors, and they send the son and a guy she has been adamant about not wanting to marry. And so it's her and the guy meeting each other, her saying like, you're not what I want, and then, you know, talking, and that's really it. So I'm kind of disappointed in how it's going so far. I hope the plot picks up. A lot of people have told me they really love this one, but not a lot's been happening. He's just like arrived on the island, but it has a really pretty setback. So hopefully more happens. Hopefully the plot picks up. Hopefully it's like action adventure, but I don't know, we'll see. It doesn't really say if anything else. Like, she's trying to mold him into what she wants, which we know what she wants. She wants someone not too tall and overbearing, and someone who can read, which is funny because he's like, well, I can read, that's the one thing I am that you wanted. And so it's good so far, but slow. So I do like their relationship and how he's like, I'm gonna come and marry you, and she's like, that's not what I wanted. So we'll see how it goes. She's also very adamant that like she can take care of herself. She's very wealthy. She's like, well, I can afford it, it's fine, I can take care of everyone. So she doesn't need a man, but she's like being pressured into marrying. So hopefully this gets better. We shall see. But that's my plans today. And then I think we're gonna watch Jungle Cruise today because my dad watched it and he said he really liked it. And we needed like a family movie that most of us haven't seen. So hopefully I can finish that today though. That's my plan, to finish the whole book today. But we'll see. But Merry Christmas to those of you. I hope you guys had a great Christmas and a great holiday season. And by the time you're seeing this, Christmas is over. But today, it is Christmas. So I'm gonna go hang with my dogs and my grandma and work on a puzzle. Hey guys, and happy Sunday. It is the 26th today, and I'm actually super far into Desire. I only have about 100 pages left. This is probably my least favorite book of this reading vlog, and I'm getting so annoyed. It is so slow. Literally, we've had a wedding night, well, and a wedding, and that's it. And like them talking to each other, and there's no plot. There's no plot to this book. He shows up, He's like, I'm gonna marry you. She has to decide between him and the other guy who kidnapped her. She chooses him. They have a wedding. They have a wedding night. That's all that's happened. We finally had like a murder happen 200 pages in. That was 70 pages ago, and nothing's happened. So I'm very disappointed. Her writing is still super easy to get into. I really enjoy her writing, but nothing is happening in this book. So I'm gonna speed through this last 100 pages. It's probably gonna be the worst of this reading vlog. It was the one I was the most excited for, but the romance is cute. Like, I like them together, and it's cute watching them talk to each other. And she doesn't want to get like intimate at first. She's like, I want to like trust you, and like then we'll consummate our marriage. And he's like, totally, I get it. And they're like falling for each other, which I like, but there's no other plot in this book. So I'm getting frustrated with this book, and I'm so bored. Like, there's just been a couple of days have gone by. I don't even know if a week has gone by in this book yet, and I'm almost 300 pages in. So very annoying, especially after reading that Shelley Thacker and like loving it and being so action-packed. And this one, there's nothing happening, and they're still like on her, I don't know if it's an island or just like in her town of Desire, and trying to figure out who murdered this person. So it's very disappointing. But it is Sunday morning. We're celebrating my dad's birthday. Tomorrow / today, we're gonna go to the zoo lights at our zoo, because my sister gets free tickets as a nurse, and his birthday's the 28th, today's the 26th. We're gonna go tomorrow, but it's supposed to rain, so we'll probably go today. I want to finish this, and then that'll be finishing this vlog. And I'm really excited to see all of my friends' posts of what they read and if they enjoy it or not, because like I said, the writing of this is really enjoyable and like super fast to get through. Like, I'm flying through this book, but there's no plot, and I'm getting really sad. So yeah, but give me that action adventure 90s romances. I love those. So I'm gonna finish this and then catch up with you guys when I'm done. I wanted to come on here to share the ending of this and my thoughts, and a couple Christmas gifts I got from my parents. I'm not gonna show you everything I got, but I did get some bookish things. I got 2 books. I got the new Diana Gabaldon. When I will get to this, I don't know, but I wanted to make sure I owned a first edition. And then I also, it was a very Outlander Christmas. My mom also got me the special edition of book 4, which just came out, and my sister got the special edition of book 3 because we both collect the special editions. Book 3 is the book that I'm on right now that I need to get to, but I also ended up asking for this sweatshirt, which is Fraser's Ridge, which it's super cute. I'll try to link the Etsy shop if I can find it. I just wanted a cute Outlander sweatshirt, and this one is like not too Outlandery. Like, if you don't know what it is, it just looks like it might be from some like tourist shop and not actually Outlander. I already have a bunch of Outlander stuff, but I really like that, and I got it in dark blue. And then my mom surprised me with this. She saw it and she was like, it's you, I had to get it for you. She got me a fleece from the Ann Taylor Loft. She ordered it online. She got my sister 2 things and decided to get this for me as an add-on. It's got a hood. It's so cozy. I might wear it tomorrow, or maybe I'll save it for Tuesday so I can wear it in a video that I film. I also got a new water bottle, which I'm very excited for, and a Kate Spade backpack, which was my like big gift this year. It's like a little purse. And then she also got me some purple checkered Vans. So I say she because my mom ends up buying all the gifts, even though they're from both of my parents. Oh yeah, I put my backpack, I was like, where did I put my backpack? But I had a lovely Christmas with my parents, and my sister and I spoiled them too so much. So we got them a bunch that they wanted, and it was just a great Christmas. And so today I actually ended up running around like 10 because I was like in a weird mood this morning, because I couldn't run yesterday because it rained and it was Christmas Day, but I wanted to run, but I couldn't. Today we had something going on and I couldn't run in the morning, and then tomorrow's supposed to rain in the morning, and I get so frustrated if I go 3 straight days without working out. And my parents, I don't like their treadmill. My sister didn't bring over our Beachbody bands and sliders, and I haven't been doing Beachbody videos. I just wanted to run, so I was feeling annoyed because like running is just something that I need to do. Like, it's a good outlet for me. It helps me feel good and like calms me down. And so I just decided to go for a run at 10 this morning after we were done with everything in between stuff, because then we did walk the dogs at 2, and we're gonna go to our zoo lights tonight. And I never run at like 10 o'clock because like I hate running after eating, but I was like, I'm just gonna go because I'll feel a lot better, and I feel so much better, and I feel like in such a better mood now that I got to run. I'm just weird like that. But I ended up finishing Desire, and I'm giving it 2.5, 3 stars. It was just, there's no plot. There was that death, and then the villain, and then it was over. And then like there wasn't even a big conflict at the end between them. It was like, oh, they're fighting, but not really. And the only good thing was the romance, but like no plot. And the romance was pretty much very sweet, not really angsty, and they just like liked each other. They got married. They liked each other. They grew to love each other, and that was really it. And I'm severely disappointed because Ravished was just so good, and I loved just the all-encompassing love of that relationship. And in here I feel like they never had any of those moments. So like I said, I still love Amanda Quick's writing. It was so fast to read. Like, I really like how she writes and the ability to just fly through her books, because like I said, when I think of old historicals, I think of Kathleen Woodiwiss, where it's very detailed and it takes a lot longer to read. Even Loretta Chase, I take a while reading because I read Mr. Impossible and it took me a while to get through that book. I couldn't fly through it like this one, but this one wasn't my favorite. I think this is my least favorite, and then I will do the Midnight one at 2, A Rose at Midnight, and Silver and Sapphires at number 1, 5 stars. So this one was a little bit of a more of a miss for me, but I found a new favorite author. I need to check out more Shelley Thacker because that one was so good. I'm definitely gonna read more Amanda Quick, but I was disappointed in this one. But I had so much fun reading historicals released the year I was born. Make sure you check out everybody else's videos. I will link them down below as soon as this video goes live. So we're all posting the same day, but I can't link their videos until theirs are live too. So if you're here right away, wait a little bit and I'll link all their videos. But I'm excited because we have lots of different years, mostly in the 90s. We have someone from the 80s, and it's just gonna be a good time of historical romance today. So let me know if you've enjoyed this. If you have any other ideas for reading vlogs for historical romances, I would love to hear. And let me know if you've read these authors, and if you've read historicals from the year you were born, I would love to know. And that's all I have. As always, thank you so much for watching and have a good day.